My name's Sandy Bowman and I've been into racing cars for a very long time. Some time ago, we had a very large crash. We were hurt, but not like the car, it was gone. So the first time in my life, I didn't have anything to race. To ensure that doesn't happen again, I'd like to welcome you to Aussie Racer. So what we're going to do every episode is we're going to borrow or build something that we can race in, on, or whatever.
Hey Sandy.
Yeah.
What would happen if we took away your engine?
Aussie Racer is about commitment, diversity, and having fun wherever possible. But when the flag drops, I'm quickly learning that the Aussie Racer lifestyle is pushing me to the limit in ways I've never even considered before. Endurance always seems to come into play. It's not going to back off at all. Back in episode 1, we got to play in my favourite discipline, the adrenaline-fueled, high-octane sport called off-road racing. Then we went the complete opposite direction and picked our way through insane tight obstacles in stages less than 1 kilometre long in the specialised and brutal discipline of extreme rock crawling. For this Aussie Racer Challenge, I'm going to experience endurance at a completely different level. Something I'm quite nervous about because this challenge removes something kind of special to me. Kind of like my life force. This Aussie Racer Challenge takes away the one thing I've always had. It takes away power. It's early in the morning. We're up in the hills up at Falls Creek. And I've just entered in my very first mountain bike race, the Gravity Enduro up here. Looking forward to it. Yes, we're tucked away in the Alps of Southern Australia. This beautiful resort is hosting the Victorian Gravity Enduro State Championships, and we're invited. As usual, I need a tool to use for this challenge. And since our producer took so much delight in entering me for a weekend of punishment, I repaid him the favour by taking his beloved bike and riding gear for the event. This is a carbon fibre race bike with 6 inches of well-tuned suspension front and rear. It's got awesome components, and in some people's eyes, it's one of the last great 26-inch wheeled mountain bikes. This is the Yeti SB66C. I would have called it Tuk Tuk. I don't know why. Not sure what to think of this yet. This is awesome, hey? Have a look at the views. Unbelievable scenery. What a place to race. This one should be an absolute ball terror. And hopefully not literally. I'm feeling a tad out of place around the other riders, like a complete novice. So it was just a gentle cruise down to find my feet and check out how my competition is learning the track. Downhilling, they said. We've just done a couple of runs of stage 1 and a run of stage 2. They're feeling pretty nice, and my legs are burning a little bit. Not quite used to doing this, obviously. For now, we're just going to ditch the bike gear and we'll go over and have a paddle, see what these things are all about. These dragon boats. Dragon boats? Yes, I said dragon boats. Falls Creek isn't only hosting the state championships for Gravity Enduro, they also have a lake. So the annual Mile High Dragon Boat Championships are held here, and somehow our producer found me a seat with the Falls Creek Dragon Boat team. This discipline of racing is something I never imagined would cross my path. Probably for a good reason too. I haven't told anyone I can't swim, so I definitely need a life jacket. Though we do have a professional coach, so all should be rosy. She's got Australia written on her paddle. She must be good. As our skills grew, so did the cloud. And before we knew it, there was lightning everywhere, and our 1 day of practice is about to go down the gurgler. They've just stopped us for 5 or 10 minutes to let these showers go through. There's been a lot of thunder and lightning in the last half hour. So we just called it for a minute, but we can't wait to get this bad boy out in the lake and give it some action, hey? Yeah, this is going to be good. So they've canned dragon boating for the day. Practice down there's probably going to resume in the morning. So we've got another hour left on the chairlift. Going to go and get a couple more runs in on the bike, so that I can get a feel for these tracks. Ready for Monday. We run into an old school downhiller and buddy of Aussie racer, Juzzy. He's being nice and letting us tag along and help me learn how to ride these tracks.
Brother, do you feel alright and do you feel okay?
Stick inside left here.
I hear your voice strained across the airwaves.
Little what there?
Made a reservation with your past.
It's so good to have someone to follow and show me the lines. Just those couple of runs gave me so much more confidence.
But the magic's here after all.
All this exercise is taking its toll. I think I'm starting to get a bit delirious now. I'd better push on. Cloud starts rolling in and I'm going these last 2 tracks solo. And I'm going to go and hit up stage 3 here and see if I can find my way to the bottom. So we'll see you down there. See you at the bottom. Fairly tacky, I suppose. Trying to keep it on that track. Gee whiz. I don't know how these fellas do this. Clearly I was enjoying the run, and it's obvious I still have no skill. Whoa, that was a big banger. Stage 1 and 2. By now the track had smoothed out and I was out of the clouds. This gravity stuff is pretty awesome. It's opening up now. There's a long climb up a track to get to the start of the last stage. And there's not a soul around me. I'm feeling quite alone.
5 Milky Way.
Did I even eat today? I'm actually starting to enjoy this stuff. Weird, really. It's got a bit of an alone time at the moment, but this walk up the hill is destroying me. It goes on forever. Come on. Finally, I'm rolling down to stage 4, and we're on. Oh yeah, a little bit of a kick out in the nose there. Whoa, was not ready for that one. The brain's got to be a step ahead at all times. Bike's sticking well. Compound of the tyres must be phenomenal for these bad boys. I can see the village in the distance. This is one mother of a track, eh? So that's it for today. Start fresh for tomorrow with the dragon boating. really amazing experience. I've been riding a chairlift in the Alps with a mountain bike just to get back down. I've been entered in a dragon boat race, but with all the fun we've been having here, it's been plaguing my mind that the Hardman isn't here to be part of the adventure. I just don't like doing these things alone. Why isn't he here? He's my best mate. Well, good night. Hey, buddy. Did you hear? That's all that matters.
We got more than a boat here.
We're too many people.
We got more than a boat.
Here we are, swapping horsepower for manpower in the Falls Creek Dragon Boat team. You ready?
Yeah, ready.
We think we're ready. What an incredible experience. I'm on the water with 20 dragon boaters, someone on a drum, and a lady with Australia written on her paddle, screaming at us. We were drilled again and again until our captain was happy we could keep it together. It was our turn to line up against 3 other teams to give it our all and try and win this race. Anticipation in the boat was rising, and as soon as all the teams were lined up, the starting horn horned, and it was game on. Within seconds, the burning already starts. We're giving it everything we have, and so are all the other teams. This is the coolest feeling, but with every stroke, the pain level is rising, more and more. One team is clearly whipping us all, so it's now a race for second place. I'm starting to heave and struggle, but the pace isn't backing off. We push and push, and my arms are burning insanely. And we cross the line. Holy bejesus, what a race. Wow. I can't even talk.
Cheers for the other teams.
That was epic. It was only short, but that's a killer. These people are so fit.
They disqualified to get third place.
Yeah. I don't know how it went. We started off pretty messy. We got to get together in the end, but I'm not too sure where we finished up. All I know is that was a hell of a lot of hard work for such a short amount of time. And hard work it was. But this is just the start of the day, so it's back to the bike to go and knock out some more runs. I'll see you in a minute.
All right, we got another half an hour before dragon boating. You want to do another run?
No.
You want to ride your bike anymore?
No.
Mate?
Mate, just then I punched out what felt like a million runs with Timmy. We pushed a bit harder and, of course, my ambition overtook my talent, once again. Hey, boys! All right, Timmy? Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Front wash there. So that was my last run following Timmy. I had Timmy following me down track number 2. May have taken a couple of tumbles. Had the front wheel wash out on one. I'm absolutely exhausted, but we're going to get back to these boats. Do some more paddling. Maybe I can have a wash while I'm there. Oh, I'm wrecked. For a lift in team spirit and to thank everybody for letting us tag along, we adopted the Falls Creek Dragon Boat team as our own, and they are now certified Aussie racers. This is such a good feeling. Possibly the first time I've ever done a team sport and feeling like a proud, inexperienced dad who still can't swim, but I'm loving it. Let's smash this last race and do our Dragon Boat family proud. Again, we line up and the starting horn goes. The race is on. We're off to an awesome start, already nipping at the heels of the leading boat. Amazing second, loving it. That's such hard work, hey, but good result. Fantastic. Thank you, mate. That was nuts. It's early Monday morning. We've just had our riders briefing. They've told us that we have to ride between liaison stages. We've been cheating, we've been towing between them, so I've got a little bit of extra work ahead of me, which I wasn't expecting, but I'm looking forward to it. Not only that, we entered under veterans class, which we thought was the fat old slow kids. Apparently it's not. Apparently it's some of the faster guys, so I'm a little bit nervous about that, but we're off to stage 1, so we'll see you there. Petchy put every GoPro we had on me because he swears that's what everyone does when they ride bikes. I think he's making a bit of a fool out of me.
You got enough cameras there, mate?
Yeah, no.
If you took them all off, you'd be like half a second faster.
I doubt it.
Definitely. Full aero.
The elite guys were filtering down the hill and it was our turn to try and lay down a decent time for stage 1. Training's done. This is the real deal. This is Gravity Enduro. Just trying to pedal the hell out of it. Let's close it out hard, left-hander. I'm not far down the run and already fatigue is kicking in. I'm burning. Obviously, as you can tell, I can hardly breathe. Hey mate! It's such a friendly boat. A bit further down and I'm catching the guy in front of me. My racer spirit's alive again. I'm going to focus on reeling in this guy. So off camber, Unlike off-road racing, I don't even need the hard man on the horn to get through.
Right behind you.
This dude just let me pass. What a gentleman. Now my muscles are killing me. I can see a lift tower. Let's bring this bad boy home.
Come on. Oh.
Okay, you're done.
Oh, you're not wrong, I'm done. Oh. 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 Oh.
Let's get off to stage 2. So we're gonna have a quick relax before we start.
Yeah, just go.
Okay.
That rest didn't happen. As soon as I got to the gate, they pushed me through. And still panting from the first run, I'm fumbling my way down.
This is where I had a tumble yesterday. His back just slipped out there as well. Legs are still burning from that ride in. Oh, that was the Gravity Enduro finish flag. So the time. Oh, mate. A little bit of a fumble off the start line. I didn't put my goggles down, but I got there in the end. I've got to get to the start of stage 3 early because I didn't have any time to rest. I was straight off the start line.
Stage 3 has a fast, rough beginning, traversing across the mountain. The lack of trees has given me a good scope on how fast everyone really is going. Timmy decided to jump on and follow me during these runs for some inspiration. I think it's just to mock me when I stuff up.
Get some pedals in where I can. I am feeling quite slow here. Back on.
Another over the bars, but at least the bushes up here are super soft, so it's no problem to gather myself and keep on charging. Even though I'm riding better now, parts of the track still seem really rough to me. What blows me away with mountain bike racing is, when I'm in a car, everything is hectic, but I'm relaxed and it's all second nature. On the bike, I'm vulnerable here, and every twitch with my body affects my performance. This is so hard. We hit the bottom of stage 3 and I take a short break before the climb to my final attack on this hill.
We good? You're right to go whenever you like.
Here we are, last stage, and for the first time I feel there's going to be an end to this punishment. Even some of our camera guys are excited to see me pushing it through.
Nice, boss. Go hard.
Come on now, we can do this.
Back's burning. Oh, arms. Every part of me. Oh.
I'm at the final stage of this event and it feels like death is knocking at my door.
Long stage. Oh, come on. We're just 100 metres from the finish, not even. Here's the finish. Absolutely dead. Oh, what a day. What a day. Oh, absolutely hammered. I'm so glad to be rolling back in here, I tell you. That's absolutely insane. His muscles are shaking. Oh. Hold on, mate. Good stuff. Oh, I can't even speak. That stage, it seemed like it just got longer and longer. There's one hard right-hander up there. I see the village. I'm like, yes, take me home. Oh wow. That's Gravity Enduro. Top day on the mountain bike, eh? And I need a drink bad. Ben, thanks very much for letting us complete our first mountain bike race.
No worries, mate. How'd you find it?
Absolute killer. Absolutely epic. Loved it. I'm aching. Can't wait to get back to another one if you'll have us.
Oh, anytime, mate. It must be pretty challenging and daunting to come into it for the first time.
Coming out of cars and that sort of stuff, the physical side of it was just absolutely killer.
Yeah, challenging.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you'll come back next year and have another crack.
Cheers, thank you.
No worries.
I could have all the answers for you in about 10 minutes.
You must have goofed up somewhere.